Hello, missionaries. Welcome to another yoga class. I was going to tell you, if you flew, which I'm assuming most of you did, flew to your mission, if you have a neck pillows are awesome to sit on when you're in a seated meditation because it just slightly lifts you up. When you meditate, you want your knees to be touching the ground. And so this is like, it just puts you in the perfect position for everything to get in line with one another. So to start out, I want you to close your eyes and just start to breathe. Inhale through the nose slowly. And exhale through the nose even slower. Inhale. And exhale. Keep breathing like that. So this is called the Ujjayi breath. When you can hear it going in and out, it sounds like Darth Vader. And so that is the type of breathing that I like you to use when you're doing Vinyasa flow. It's just really good for your lungs, for everything, honestly. It can even help with allergies and different things. So just focus on inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs up. And then as you exhale, you're completely emptying the lungs and you can hear both of them. So let's do 2 more breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Blink your eyes open. Okay, so if you did get a little cushion for the booty, push that aside and we will meet in a tabletop position. So we're stacking our wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hip points. I want you to spread the fingertips wide, push away from the ground, spread your back out so the back is going wide. Keep on that breathing, that Ujjayi breath. And I want you to draw the navel towards the spine and then slightly up towards the heart. And you're going to hold that core engagement throughout most of the postures. Take 2 more breaths. One more breath. Tuck your toes under and we're going to meet in downward facing dog. So in down dog, I want you to focus on the tailbone reaching up towards the sky. So right now you can bicycle your legs out like I'm doing. Your arms are long and strong, biceps by ears. And you're just going to bicycle the legs out slowly just to waken up your hamstrings. Keeping with the Ujjayi breath. Now bend your legs really good and just sit deep, deep, deep in this. Really feel your tailbone reaching up towards the sky. So come up on the tippy toes, look towards the middle of the hands, and I want you to tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands. So the feet are hip width distance. You should be able to fit 2 fists in between your feet, so you can adjust them when you get there. And then just release it and let go, forward fold, resting your chest and your stomach on top of your upper thighs. Well, I guess it's your entire thigh, right? Swing side to side and front to back.
Just elongate that spine, feel it in the hamstrings. If you want, you can grab each elbow and sway side to side and front to back. Place the hands back on the mat. Heel toe the feet together. So big toes are touching and heels are slightly apart. And you're going to exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So in halfway lift, we're engaging that core, taking the belly button towards the spine and up towards the heart. The shoulders are away from the ears. The knees, your thigh muscles are being lifted up off of the kneecaps, so you engage those quads. And we're still breathing, always breathing. Take one more inhale. And then on the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, engage that core one more time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. So we're going to sweep our arms out to the side, coming all the way up into an upward salute. So an up salute, shoulders are down away from the ears, the navel's drawn towards the spine. Still, we are lifting those thighs up off of the kneecaps. So the legs, the glutes are tucked under, so we're not sticking the booty out. And everything is engaged. Your arms are engaged. Your fingertips are engaged. Everything is strong right now. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, engage that core. Exhale, plant the hands, step that left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Drop that left knee. And right now we're going to make sure that the knee is right over the ankle, and we're going to inhale up into low lunge. So with low lunge, if you are feeling tightness here, go ahead and just kind of bounce a little bit and ease your way into it. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. And then bring that left foot back up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Engage that core. Exhale, plant the fingertips. And now step that right foot back. Drop to the knee. Making sure the knee is over the ankle on the front. And we're going to inhale up again on a low lunge, or in a low lunge. So again, if you're feeling any tightness, or even if it just feels good, you can just kind of bounce a little bit, slowly, controlled, but just kind of ease your way into this. And in this posture, you can keep your toes tucked in the back or flat, whatever you want to do. Take one more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step the foot up, inhale, halfway lift, engage that core. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, sweep the arms out to the side, coming up to an upward salute. Palms are touching, and now we're going to do a slight back bend. So we're still kind of warming the body up right here. So this isn't going to be super deep, but just go to your point of pushing it just a little bit, but not hurting. Take a deep inhale and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, engage that core. Exhale, plant the hands down, step that left foot to the back of the mat, drop the knee, inhale up, low lunge. And now we're going to inhale up into a high lunge. So you're just lifting that back knee up, making sure we still have a good bend in that front knee, knee over ankle. We're always breathing, and shoulders are away from the ears. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step that left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift, engage the core. Exhale, plant the fingertips down. Step that right foot back, drop the knee. Inhale, low lunge. Take a deep exhale, and then inhale, high lunge. Pushing back up into that high lunge. That back thigh, the back of the back thigh, so the hamstring, is going to be reaching up towards the ceiling. So don't let that droop down. Actively reach it up. Engage those quads. And keep breathing. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift, engage that core. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep the arms out to the side, come all the way up. Palms touching overhead. Inhale, arch the back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, engage that core. Exhale, plant the fingertips down. We're going to keep on building on this. Step that left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale. Now we're going to drop our hands forward and come into thunderbolt. So, you don't want to be laying on that knee or that thigh. Reach your heel and the fingertips in opposite directions. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step that foot up to meet the opposite foot. Inhale, halfway lift, engage that core. Exhale, plant the fingertips down. Step the right foot back, drop the knee. Inhale, low lunge. Take a deep exhale. Come up, inhale, high lunge. Take a deep exhale. And come into thunderbolt. Reaching that back thigh up towards the sky. Breathing. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step that right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep the arms all the way up. Palms touching overhead, and then slight back bend. So with each of these, you can kind of get a little bit deeper. Inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, engage that core. Exhale, plant the fingertips down. Step that left foot to the back. Inhale up into low lunge. Take a deep exhale. Inhale up, high lunge. Take a deep exhale. Inhale into thunderbolt. And now we're going to do some thunderbolt crunches. So you can hop that back foot in a little bit if you'd like. And we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bringing the knee to the chest. Inhale. Whoa! Exhale. Got off balance. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Last time. Inhale 5 and exhale. Oh my goodness, I'm a wobbly. Plant the hands, step that back foot up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift, engage that core. Exhale, plant the fingertips down and step that right foot all the way back. Drop the knee. Inhale, lunge. Deep exhale. Inhale, high lunge. Deep exhale. Inhale, come into thunderbolt. And we're going to tuck the knee into the chest. Oop, bring that back leg up a little bit. And tuck. And out. Inhale, tuck. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Last one. 5. Plant the fingertips down. Step that back foot up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way up. Palms touching overhead. And exhale back into a back bend. Inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, engage that core. Exhale, plant your hands. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Step back into plank. And we're going to slowly, with control, lower down all the way to our bellies. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untuck the toes. So now we're resting our forehead on the mat. I want you to bring your hands back behind, well, towards the back and the bottom. They're going to kind of probably fit right into the little crease of the booty. When you inhale, I want you to just lift your chest and your head off of the mat while pushing your fists back towards your feet, okay? So let's take just a couple breaths right here. I don't know if you're like me, you need to slow the heart rate down a little bit. It's harder for me because I have to talk through all this. Okay, we're ready. So take one complete breath in and out, and then inhale and up. So this isn't a huge movement, but we're pushing our wrists or our fists back towards the feet. Shoulders are away from the ears, core is engaged, and we're still breathing, always breathing. Take a deep inhale and exhale and release it. Place the hands with one hand on top of the other and rest your forehead on top, and you can just wiggle your hips a little bit. Kind of break up all the tension from your back. Okay, we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to have the opposite pinky on the bottom. So if your fingers were laced up were laced together and your right pinky was on the bottom, I want you to just undo them, and then now the left pinky is on the bottom, okay? Hopefully that made sense. Okay. But we want to make ourselves all balanced, okay? So interlace the fingers, making sure that opposite pinky is down. Take one complete breath in and out. And on the next inhale, we're going to lift up. Remembering that we're engaging that core, pushing our fists towards the feet. Shoulders away from the ears. Take one more breath in and exhale out. Put the opposite hand on top this time. And then again, just wiggle the hips. Break up that tension. Okay, so now I want you to roll onto your backs. So I'll do this at a little bit of an angle. Hopefully you can see and understand what I'm doing. So I want you to have your legs coming straight up out of the hip sockets. I want you to flex your toes, so toes to nose. This way it helps to stretch out the bottom of your feet. And we're going to do kind of like a rope climb, okay? So as you're reaching up, you're grabbing for an imaginary rope. You're trying to reach higher and higher each time. I hope you're joining me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then just hold up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side, massage your spine. Hoo, hoo, hoo. That killed my abs. So now I want you to roll back over on your stomach, and we're going to push up into an upward dog or a cobra. So cobra, the thighs are down, and this is actually just great because what we're doing is stretching out that stomach right now, giving it a little break. If you want to come up to upward dog, the thighs are off the ground. So whatever feels good on your stomach right now, I think I like the cobra. Shoulders away from the ears. And release it. We're going to do it again. I know you love me now. Okay, so the feet are up. This time though, we're going to reach for the rope, the imaginary rope, at the outside of the feet. So you're grabbing opposite ways, okay? So reach. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. Oh, I forgot to do the holding. That's the funnest part. Bring the legs back up, and we're going to lift up and just hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Come back into cobra or up dog and stretch that stomach out. Oh, that feels so good. Making sure the shoulders are away from the ears. release that when you're ready. Okay. So come back into a seated position. And what I want you to do is take your right leg. I hope you can see this because I'm wearing black today. So the left leg is down, and it's almost like you're doing a half of a crisscross applesauce, okay? The right leg is up, and you're going to bring it over the left knee so that you're in this pretzel-like form. So your right hand is the kickstand. You're going to inhale the arm up, the left hand. And then you're going to exhale, and you're going to wrap your hand or your arm around that knee. So it's like in is it the crux of the inside of the elbow? And you're going to pull that knee back towards your left side. So pulling it back towards the left side, you should be able to feel this in your IT band right here. And I want you to look over that right shoulder. You can release your belly at this point and just relax, but really twist. So with every inhale, get a little bit taller, and every exhale, try and twist in a little deeper. Slowing the heart racing, slowing the breath. Now release that, and you're just going to sit back on your little sit bone and then just flip it around. So now the right leg is on the bottom, left knee's on the top, left hand is a kickstand. We're going to inhale up and then exhale and wrap around that knee and then pull it. You're basically pulling it like under your armpit is what you're kind of doing. So remember, we're going to inhale and lift, and exhale and twist. And go ahead and release that. So just come into a easy pose. Again, if you have a little neck pillow for flights, sit on that. So both knees are touching the ground. Shoulders are down away from the ears. And just tilt your head to the right. One way that makes this feel even yummier is you can push the heel of your hand, of the left hand, down to the left, and then you'll really feel it right there on the side of the neck. And now switch and go the other way. So head is tilting to the left, and the right, the palm, the heel of the left hand is pushing down towards the earth.
And release that. If you want to just kind of move your body a little bit, roll the shoulders, break up any tension, and go the opposite way. You can look to the left and to the right, to the left and to the right. Bring back to neutral, look up and down. Bring the right hand, arm across the body, and then just pull it with the left arm. And switch sides. And release that. So, I want you to rest the palms, the hands on top of the knees with the palms up. Close your eyes, slightly tuck your chin towards your chest so the crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky and the base of the spine is reaching down towards the earth, grounding you. And just breathe here for a minute. So in my reading today, in Alma, they were talking about what an amazing man Moroni was and Helaman was, and the sons of Alma, and how amazing all those men were. And if people would just be as good and faithful and valiant and steadfast as those men, the very gates of hell would be shaken. All of you right now are living that life of dedication and strength and steadfastness. And my heart and prayers are always being reached out for you in your behalf, that you will be strengthened, especially in these hard times with everything going on, with the world still, America still being shut down in a lot of areas. That no matter what happens, you are exactly where Heavenly Father wants you right now. And whether you started out somewhere and ended up somewhere else, that was all part of His plan for you. This is all part of His plan. And after we get out of this craziness, we will be stronger because of it. And hopefully our testimonies will be strengthened throughout this. And that you, as well as the rest of us, can all be beacons and shining lights, showing that light of Christ throughout the world with everything we do and say. Keeping the eyes closed, I want you to inhale the hands out with the palms touching overhead. Exhale your hands down, pausing at the forehead to only have good and kind thoughts. Now pausing at the mouth to only speak kind and loving words. And again, we're pausing at the heart, that our hearts may always be softened, that our hearts may be opened, and our ears will be opened to hear and to feel the guidance and the counsel that Heavenly Father wants to give to each of us. The light within me honors and respects the light within you. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me. Hopefully this was a little bit challenging and also relaxing. My favorite part is always the stretching, twisting, relaxing, but I love to do burpees too, so I'll have to throw in a couple of yoga burpees sometime soon. I love you all. Have an amazing day.